This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It's my pleasure to meet with you here in these online lessons. In this video, I'm going to go over major 7 flat 5 chords. I'll explain what those are, and then we'll take a look at a couple voicings that work really well for playing those along the fretboard on the guitar. Of course, we'll jam together on a chord progression so we can practice with these right in context. We'll do that right along with bass and drums accompaniment. Super helpful, super fun. This video accompanies lesson 28 from my Chords and Harmony Books 1 and 2 method book. On page 181 in the book, you'll see an explanation for major 7 flat 5 chords and some chord symbol examples there. On page 183, the diagrams, just like I have up here on the board, we've got those there. And then on page 184, we're going to play song number 1. Okay, so major 7 flat 5 chords. These have the root. I'm going to demonstrate these in C just as written there on page 181. So these have C, E, G flat, B in the key of C, which is the root, 3rd, flatted 5th, and major 7th of that key. And beautiful sound with high tension, sort of takes an ear to get used to. A sound that we use a lot. Oops, got an extra pitch in there. A sound that we use a lot in jazz, but not so much in necessarily the other styles that we play, at least not very often. But these do show up in jazz quite a bit. Okay, so the chord symbol for these is going to have the root plus something telling us it's a major 7th, and then something telling us there's a sharp 5, a plus 5, a sharp sign 5 that could be in parentheses, or it doesn't have to be. That's going to come after the 7, and you see those examples there on page 181. Let's look at these diagrams and how to play these. Of course, we have a 6th string form, meaning the root's on the 6th string, and we got a 5th string form, meaning the root's on the 5th string. That's how we've been doing the different chords all the way through this lesson series, so nothing new there. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate these right at the 6th fret, so I'm going to stick this one on the 6th fret of the 6th string, and that's a B flat. I'll stick this one on the 6th fret of the 5th string, and that's an E flat. So that's where our examples are going to be. So with this one, we've got our middle finger on the root. Our index finger goes 1 fret lower up on that 2nd string, and then ring and pinky on the 4th and 3rd strings 1 fret higher than the root. And we get, in this case, B flat major 7, as my middle finger is at the 6th fret. Gorgeous sound. If we look at the 5th string form, we're going to stick our index finger on that root, then middle and ring fingers 1 fret higher on the next strings, and then pinky 2 frets higher than the root up on that 2nd string. And we don't play those outside 2 strings, and we get another version of a major 7 flat 5 chord. Gorgeous sound as well. Both of these voicings are finger friendly and gorgeous. This one, of course, is an example of an E flat major 7 flat 5, as my index finger is on that E flat at the 6th fret on the 5th string. So you may just want to practice going back and forth between the 2 shapes so you can get used to finding them. We are going to jam together on number 1, progression number 1 on page 184. This moves around the circle of 4ths, and as you look at it, all you'll see is actually the roots. So that progression's there so we can plug in all the different chord types that we're going to learn with lesson 28. We're just going to take them around the circle of 4ths. We've done this sort of thing before, but if we start on that C with our middle finger at the 8th fret on that 6th string, we can go to F, B flat, E flat, and so on. I'm just going to use a nice do-dot kind of strumming pattern because that keeps it simple as we're working on these chords. You can do something different if you want, but that's what I'm going to be doing. We're going to jam through this progression twice per our usual, once at a slower tempo and then once at a faster tempo. So let's just go ahead and do this. All right, great. In the next video that goes with lesson 28, we're going to take a look at major 7 sharp 5 chords. So it's going to be fun. Take care, and I'll see you again.
Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to check out more great content. You can find more information about me and my products at kristenbromley.com. Take care.